Welcome to Kalimba Online. Background and history of kalimba. Kalimba is a handheld percussion instrument from Africa. It is often generally referred to as a thumb piano. It is in a class of instruments called lamellophones, meaning it has tuned metal or wooden tongues mounted on a soundboard that are plucked with thumbs or fingers. On kalimba, these metal tongues are called tines. There are many variations of thumb pianos found throughout Africa, with over 100 traditional varieties, including different tunings, styles, and names. About 3,000 years ago, early African thumb pianos were made entirely from wooden and plant materials, such as bamboo. 1,300 years ago, the Iron Age swept through southern Africa. This led to the creation of metal-tined kalimbas. 700 to 800 years ago, the Shona people of Zimbabwe brought a new complexity to this instrument. A traditional variety in Shona culture is the Imbira Zimu, which translates to Imbira of the ancestors. Like kalimba, Imbira is a lamellophone. It has 21 to 25 metal tines and buzzers. The buzzers are made from materials like bottle caps or seashells. This gives the instrument a shimmering sound when played. For amplification, imbiras are often placed inside a gourd called a deze. Imbira serves many functions in Shona culture, including ceremonial, such as weddings and funerals. It also has a central role in religion, including connection with the ancestors, meditation, and healing. Imbira spread across Africa with a wide variety of designs and uses in everyday life. This history indicates that kalimbas and imbiras are deeply rooted within African history and traditions. So how did we get from traditional African kalimbas to westernized kalimbas? The kalimba used in this program is a westernized version designed by ethnomusicologist Hugh Tracy. In the 1920s, Hugh Tracy moved from England to Rhodesia, now Zimbabwe, to work on his brother's tobacco farm. While in Zimbabwe, he fell in love with Shona and Imbira music. He spent decades traveling throughout rural Africa, studying, recording, and documenting the local music and instruments. He understood the potential loss of traditional African music due to Western power and influence. Therefore, he fought to preserve this traditional African music. He was especially fascinated by the thumb pianos he saw. He later decided to create his own version, blending African elements of design and easy-to-play Western-tuned kalimbas. He aimed to make this instrument accessible and known to the rest of the world. In the late 1950s, Hugh Tracy started a company in South Africa called African Musical Instruments. There he began creating and shipping kalimbas internationally. This company was actually a funding source for the International Library of African Music, which he also founded. This is the greatest repository of African music in the world. As you can see, Hugh Tracy did a lot to help preserve traditional African music and inspire interest in African music throughout the world. Kalimba started gaining more international fame in the 1960s. Hugh Tracy and his two sons traveled the world playing and teaching about kalimba. Kalimba also surged in popularity in the 70s when the band Earth, Wind & Fire came out with the hit song Kalimba Story. By the 1970s, there were hundreds of kalimba makers creating a variety of types. You can see any number of kalimbas with different tunings and numbers of keys, different shapes. So what kalimba are we using? The kalimba in this program was created by the South African company Hugh Tracy founded. So this means these kalimbas were crafted in Africa. In the next video, I will break down how to use weekly practice video for the weeks to come. Thank you for watching Kalimba Online.